About like what did actually happen.
Amy Poehler tells Kelly Clarkson the pre-SNL ritual she borrowed from Molly Shannon. The Inside Out 2 star looked back on her SNL days, saying it, like summer camp. Actors in long-running productions are known to have pre-show rituals and lucky traditions they perform before they take the stage. Evidently, that goes for the cast members of Saturday Night Live.
Talked that he was there, but then he just went into the kitchen.
You know, fear and anxiety, those
On stage, and Maya,
Well, here's the
like someone throws you a surprise party.
For Kristen Wiig, it was lighting a candle before she walked out in front of the Studio 8H audience. And for Amy Poehler, her tradition was one she actually borrowed from another SNL legend, Molly Shannon. "You know what I used to do?" When original SNL announcer Don Pardo would introduce everybody, "I used to just take a moment when I heard my name and I would just close my eyes for about a split second," Poehler told Kelly Clarkson on September 5th.
Speaking of New York, so wait, the movie is all about emotions. So
Yes.
Are there any?
I remember meeting him and probably.
"Because that's about all the time you have, just to take a moment," Poehler said. "Molly Shannon used to do that. She told me about it, so then I did it." Since Shannon was on SNL from 1995 to 2001, and Poehler's tenure was from 2001 to 2008, the two were never cast members together. Aside from borrowing Shannon's pre-show ritual, Poehler also took over her office.
Like anger and
My favorite performers when I first started watching.
It's exhausting.
it is also funny too when you're the director of the first feature. They said there's
At SNL, it's fun because you have the offices that other people had that came before you. I had Molly's old office, and everyone would just leave their name like summer camp, Poehler explained while on the Kelly Clarkson show. "You'd write your name on the wall and stuff, so it was really cool." Though their paths didn't cross at SNL, Poehler and Shannon co-starred in the cult classic comedy, Wet Hot American Summer. They coincidentally share the same birthday, September 16th.
I've shown you my boundary.
I think there was a lot of talk that he was there, but then he just went into the kitchen.
you know, fear and anxiety, those
On stage, and Maya.
Poehler and Shannon did eventually briefly share the SNL stage on May 8, 2010 when television legend Betty White hosted the late-night sketch series. The special Mother's Day episode reunited 6 former female cast members: Tina Fey, Maya Rudolph, Anna Gasteyer and Rachel Dratch, Poehler, and Shannon. As always, Wiig starred in that sketch as well. As for Wiig's SNL pre-show ritual, the Palm Royale star admitted she definitely did things the same out of habit and out of fear during her run from 2005 to 2012.
I remember meeting him and probably,
and that sweet and salty,
The
you know,
balance
kind of balance.
Should be a movie made about it. But everybody has their look. I've been.
"There's the meeting between dress and air, and I would always sit in the same spot," Wiig said on the Kelly Clarkson show on April 3rd. "And then the Monday night pitch meeting, I would always sit in the same spot and I had a candle that I burned. It wasn't the same candle that I burned for 7 years." That's what we can inform you. If the audience is satisfied with the information, don't forget to help us by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. For the support of all the viewers, we thank you.
Jimmy had some to drink. I don't.
Exactly. But we were laughing that it just feels